I'm trying to send a distress signal. Stop talking about doctors.
I'm a doctor, but probably not the one you expected.
Hello YouTube, so here we go again. I am Davros and I'm a Whovian, and you know what it is now. It's a top 5 and now I'm on to the 8th Doctor. So here it is, my top 5 8th Doctor adventures. Now all this is all my personal opinion and stuff, as always. If you have your own top 5, let me know down below. And as the 8th Doctor, Paul McGann, has only made 2 on-screen appearances as his Doctor, I will also be including Big Finish audio adventures as well in this top 5. So let us do it then, shall we? So coming in at number 5 we have Sharda, the Big Finish audio version. Now of course you should know the history behind the original story Sharda. It was originally a 4th Doctor adventure but was never aired on TV due to writers' strikes and that. I won't bore you with that. But Big Finish, they revamped the story and they had the 8th Doctor do it. But of course they also rewrote the opening with with references to the 5 Doctors, because it was in the 5 Doctors that they used footage from Sharda, because Tom Baker of course did not want to do it. So here we go. Sharda was... what am I saying here we go for? Sharda, yeah, this one we get it all finished on audio and that. They've changed it slightly, but the main story is still all there. You know, like, retold from the 8th Doctor's point of view. Coming in at number 4, it is Human Resources, another Big Finish audio adventure, where the Doctor is, well, at Human Resources and discovers that the Cybermen are at work. This was a, well... It was definitely done around the time of the show's revival, because when Doctor Who was revived, we had the audio adventures and that done. Because these now we have the audio adventures with classic Doctors and that. This is from 2006, I think. Yeah, with the 8th Doctor and his companion Lucy Miller, played by Sheridan Smith. I like this one. Nicholas Briggs, I also liked him portraying all the Cybermen in this. And the thing I like about audio is I close my eyes and just picture the whole thing in my head. It allows me to use my imagination. And the Cybermen make an entry again in a classic audio adventure, The Sword of Orion. I remember listening to this story and I loved it. I like the Cybermen. It wasn't Nicholas Briggs, but again, I could picture it like being the classic Cybermen. As to me, the modern Cybermen are Nicholas Briggs' voice. Yeah, I like this one, the Sword of Orion, and that. I only listened to it a few times. I don't really listen to much of Big Finish audio, but when I do enjoy it. Okay, so now coming in at number 2, we have The Night of the Doctor. Now this one I loved a lot because it was the start of the 50th anniversary celebrations. We had a prequel to the 50th anniversary, which I thought was going to be a quick one, like how the war started or whatever. But I was so surprised when I saw it, my jaw hit the floor, because we actually got the return of the 8th Doctor in a classic Doctor in a modern Who era. And this tied the classic Who to modern Who, and the 8th Doctor finally returned and got his long-deserved regeneration, which I loved to death. And I loved how we got to see him regenerate, not exactly into the Ninth Doctor, but into the War Doctor. But I loved how it tied that loose end, and it gave us the explanation to where John Hurt is and all this. And also, I love the performances that Claire Higgins gave as Ohilia, who has made returns in the modern run as well with Capaldi's Doctor. And of course, at number one, is it obvious? Is it that obvious? It's the TV movie from 1996. I love this one because, I just loved Eric Roberts as the Master. My first ever experience with Doctor Who was in 1996. I remember being a 5-year-old kid, watching it, not knowing what this is, and then being absolutely terrified by the regeneration scene because, well, for like my 7-year-old self, it was quite terrifying, especially seeing the Master with those eyes and stuff, and that. But yeah, it was about 10 years before I watched it again properly, which were in my teens, and yeah, I liked the TV movie. I watched that quite a lot, as at the time it was the only on-screen appearance of Paul McGann, but since then he's made another one in The Night of the Doctor. But yeah, number one, it is the TV movie from 1996. So there we go. There it is, all my top 5 8th Doctor adventures. As always, if you have your own opinion, let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. And you can see all the previous top 5s of all the other Doctors linked at the end of this video or something. But yes, for now this has been top 5 8th Doctor adventures, and I have been Davros, the Whovian. So, till next time, run for your life.